Hey guys, awesome video coming your way today. In my hands we have the Canik SFx Rival-S, steel frame versus polymer. I love my Canik Meta MC9, it's my everyday carry, but I could not wait to get my hands on this. I've been eyeing it up for quite a while. You can see we got it with the MO2 red dot on top. We're not going to waste a whole lot of time going through what comes with this thing because I am absolutely pumped to get this to the range. We have not fired it yet. We're going to put about 500 rounds through it, as the title of the video says. See how she performs right out of the box. Let me give you a quick look at what comes with it, and then we are off to the range. Before we even get to the pistol itself, I just want to touch on the case it comes in real fast. This thing is extremely well built, very nice. Comes with the SFx Rival-S logo on it, as you can see there. You turn it around, it has a carrying handle. Two different levers here you actually have to push in and pop, so there's really not much of a chance of it coming open, you know, on its own. Two different locking holes right here that you can put, you know, a padlock through. So very well built and very nice case that the Rival-S will come shipped in. Let's get to the good stuff. So pop her open, and of course on top you're gonna have all your standard paperwork that comes with your firearm. Okay, all that stuff, I'm not gonna go through it. Comes with this little kind of cardboard thing, it sets on top. You can put some of the paperwork in that sleeve, and then there she is. That's how she comes packaged. Comes with a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to actually put the list on your screen. Again, I don't want to waste too much time unboxing this thing. I just want to get to the range and shoot it and see how it performs. But you can see it comes with 2 mags, different grips, the standard Canik little pistol that if you take that bottom off, you know, your tools are in there. Pistol itself, which we'll take a quick look at. If you lift up the top portion, you have all of your tools in here. It comes with a holster, a speed loader, you have your punch, some cleaning tools, tools to swap out your plates and all that good stuff. 4 different mounting plates right there. So I did order a different holster. That's one thing I will say. I'm not a huge fan of the holster that comes with it, but it does come with that, just so you know. All right, so let's go ahead and take a quick look at the pistol, and then we are off to the range. Here she is, SFx Rival-S by Canik. Very aggressive look to it with the cutouts on the slide. That steel frame, it feels so good in your hand. It's extremely well balanced. Of course it's empty. I do have one of the magazines in it. Obviously I haven't even gotten the rounds out yet, so nothing in the gun, but it just feels extremely well balanced. Does have a little bit of weight to it, so you can swap out the back grip here. That comes with 3 different sizes. It comes with the small installed on it. If you want to swap it out, I actually put the medium on here. It just feels best in my hand. It's just the 2 screws right there, and then 2 on the other side. You take those 4 screws out, slide this back piece off, and you can swap out to either the small, medium, or large, whatever feels best for you. So Picatinny rail on the bottom there. I think I am going to put a light on this one. Not sure which one I'm going to go with yet, so stay tuned for that. As I mentioned, we have the MO2 red dot on there. We chose to go with that option. Ambidextrous side or slide release, very smooth. The trigger on these things are phenomenal. Canik is known for their trigger. It's just extremely well. It just feels great. So you're gonna kind of hit that wall that you know what I'm talking about. Right there. Pop. The reset, very clean. So the trigger on these Caniks are fantastic. I can't say enough good things about them. These black tabs here and on the other side, that's for breaking the gun down. Stay tuned, I will be doing a separate video on tearing this thing down and, you know, how to properly clean it and maintain it. So there's an overall look. It does come with this black piece that you see at the bottom right here. There's a screw right there. If you wanted to take that piece off, you can. It's basically just a little piece that helps you. It's kind of like a magazine guide. So when you go to put the magazine, if you hit, let's say you hit the edge, it's gonna kind of guide it right in there like that. So I chose to put that on there. The screw for that comes in your little Canik pistol there. There's some extra screws and stuff in there. So just so you know, that does not come on the weapon. I did put that on there. So enough talking, let's go to the range. I cannot wait to fire this thing. And then of course, I'll give you my initial impressions after we're done. All right, guys, here we are at the range. You can see we got 500 rounds stacked up, 10 boxes of 50 each. And this is what we're going to be shooting today. It's the S&B 115 grain 9mm. All right, that's what we're going to be throwing through it today. We're not going to do anything fancy as far as switching it up with different rounds. I kind of just want to test this out, see how it goes. Now, our range that we're at does have a 6 round per magazine limit, so you can see there's 12 missing. We have 6 and 6. So let's get target hung up and let's get this party started. Here we go. So red dot is shooting a little bit high and a little bit to the right. So we're going to go ahead and make some adjustments and try to get this thing dialed in. But we're almost through our first 50 round box and I am absolutely loving this pistol. In order to make the adjustments, you use this tool here and you can see this is your windage is on the side, and then to adjust it up or down is right there. First 500 rounds are through this thing. That is the aftermath, and oh my God, am I in love with this 9mm. Let's wrap this up. We're running out of daylight. We'll head back to the house and I'll give you my final thoughts. All right, we are back at the house. We ran out of daylight and ran out of ammo. 500 rounds through the SFx Rival-S. What are my first impressions? I'm blown away by the performance at this thing. This thing exceeded my expectations. I cannot say enough good things about it. I actually don't really even have a negative thing to say about it. Everything about this 9mm was phenomenal. Incredibly smooth to shoot. The balance on this thing with the steel frame is phenomenal. The muzzle rise is minimal, so it makes it very easy to stay on target for follow-up shots, especially if you're kind of rapid firing or shooting kind of quick. I cannot say enough good things about it. The Canik trigger, one of my favorites on the market. It is my favorite on the market. I love the Canik triggers. It's just an incredible 9mm. They really did a great job on this weapon. So I'm going to get it torn apart and cleaned up for next time. I will have a video on the channel of the teardown process and cleaning process of this. So stay tuned for that. And as I mentioned, we'll be doing more of a long-term review on this as well with different brands and all different types of defense ammo. So make sure you're subscribed and turn on that bell if you want to check that out. In the meantime, if you're in the market and if you're looking at this thing, do not hesitate. Grab one and let me know if you like it as much as I do. So any questions, comments, or concerns, drop them down below. I'll help you out the best I can. Get yourself an SFx Rival-S and go have some fun. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next one.